guys, it's the Coily Girl. Today I wanted to talk about hair texture, what is a natural while my hair is air drying. Somebody yesterday asked me if I had like 4C hair, and I basically wanted to explain how I see natural hair and how I go about doing natural hair. Though a lot of us, like literally most black people, have natural hair, because of a lot of history, we don't actually have that much knowledge and we don't even know what to do with our hair. But it's okay because we're here to fix that. We've been trying to fix that with a lot of movements online, and I just want to give my opinion on this as well. So what is being a natural? I use the old school definition from OG cosmetologists because I feel like they have really studied their field and they just know what they're talking about. And as someone who wants to be in that field, I feel like we should just follow and learn from these people. And this book is pretty old, I would say like about 20 years. But a lot of the things that are discussed and that are shown are still relevant now. So that's why I still use it. Natural hair care means styling and grooming your hair without using toxic chemicals that permanently change or alter its original texture and absorbs into the body. You can comb the hair into styles that enhance the natural texture while using naturally derived products formulated to keep the hair and skin healthy. So that's a natural. That also means that straight natural is a thing, blow dry natural is a thing. Anything that doesn't change your skin and your hair permanently is you being a natural. That's why I don't use like that hair chart system, because it's so limited. Like your hair is not gonna look like that all the time. My hair doesn't look like this all the time. My texture changes based on the style, based on the look that I'm doing, based on the products that I'm doing. So keeping and limiting yourself to just those 3 patterns for A to C is really just putting yourself in a box. And our natural hair is so versatile. You can do so many things with your hair, and just keeping yourself in this box, you are not thinking bigger than this. Let's say I'm gonna use the hair chart system right now. I would say my hair, technically based on the hair chart system, is 4C. But then what happens after that? You know? Okay, what then? I feel like it doesn't really say much. Doesn't help with hair maintenance. Doesn't help with hairstyling. Like, it doesn't do anything. The hair chart system really doesn't matter. Like, it's useless. You have to throw it in the garbage. It did its thing when it first popped up, but now that we have more knowledge, we know that it's useless. I feel like the 4A to 4C chart was only for representation, and it was to show the world what natural hair looked like, because back in the day, relaxers, straightening the hair was the standard. Like, you couldn't go out, I couldn't go to work like this. So having our hair out like this in this age still is a really big thing. But except from that, it's basically useless. So I'll keep answering questions if they ask me, but this is basically going to be my response, because at the end of the day, 2026, the hair chart system is pretty useless. Now, like I said, if you don't use chemicals on your hair, if you're not damaging your scalp, you are still a natural. So if you don't use chemicals, relaxers, you are a natural. I know. If you straighten your hair, you're a natural. If you blow dry your hair, you're a natural. If you do wash and goes, you're a natural. If you have locks, you're a natural. If you do braid outs, twist outs, you're a natural. Even if you're just a girl who wears their hair straight 365 days of the year, you are still natural, because you don't have chemicals in your hair. You are just a natural girl like me who just straightens their hair. So you are natural. Because whether you heat style your hair, press your hair, blow dry your hair, your hair texture is only changed temporarily compared to relaxers where it completely alters the shape, the texture of your hair, and it also damages your scalp. No matter how much you straighten your hair, it's not gonna damage the, like, it gets to a point, obviously. There's so many straight naturals that have really nice silky straight hair, and when they pop out with their natural hair, it looks as healthy as mine. So it's technically not being a natural. Also, people couldn't even wear their hair straight. Like, some people were addicted to relaxers, were addicted to wigs. So being a straight natural is pretty recent if you think about it. Like, being able to maintain the health of your natural hair to be able to straighten it, and your hair being really long straight. So if you're a straight natural, if you're a blow dry natural, don't ever feel like, oh, you're not a real natural, because you are proudly wearing your hair out, which is period props to you. I probably said a long time ago that straight naturals are not naturals, but the reason why I said that is because, again, it's altering your hair texture. But now that I think about it, you're not using any chemicals. You're not, when you go in the shower, your hair's gonna pop right back up like this, and you're not getting scalp issues from straightening your hair if you do it properly though. So that's my 2 cents on that. And she makes a good point. She says, even though a hot press can be damaging to the hair shaft over a long period of time, there is no risk of chemical absorption in the skin. And that is truly the point of being a natural. You're not using any chemicals to damage your hair. No chemicals are being absorbed in your hair, whether you're blow drying, doing the twist out. And that's literally the point of being a natural, ditching those harmful chemicals that are harming your hair, harming your skin, and just deciding to do stuff in your natural hair range, which is straightening, blow drying, twisting, braiding, wash and goes, all that stuff. So yeah, that's how I see being a natural. Let me know your opinions on being a natural, but this is basically my standards. When it comes to wearing wigs, I would say that it's in the middle. It's like a transition to being a natural, or maybe just like a thing itself. So chemicals like perms, jerry curl, stuff like that, wigs, and then being a natural, because technically you're just putting your hair in a protective hairstyle and then putting a wig on. I still don't consider that being a natural, because you're technically not wearing your hair out. Not that anything is wrong with that, to some degree, but I still don't consider you a natural, because yes, you are not putting any chemicals in your hair, but you're still not being a natural. You know what I mean? And again, nothing wrong with that. It's just not what I consider a natural girly by my book. But yeah, I hope you guys found this educational. Comment if you have some opinions and let me know what you think. I want to know what you guys think about this topic, and I'll see you guys in my next video.